22nd November, 11:38 a.m. at the Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendants Antechamber 5. Oh yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Great Ace Attorney. My name is Kyle, and joining me as always is Nathan. Nathan, say hi.
Low.
Well, that's close enough. But Nathan, I've been doing all the recaps, so to make sure you're paying attention, why don't you recap what happened last episode? Do you remember
So
what
basically
happened?
what happened last episode is a bunch of things came into light, of course, being the fact that there was actually or Mr. Dr. Watson, was it? Or
No,
yeah, the one
but
who
that's
died?
close enough.
Yeah, whatever. The doctor was dining with an English woman who apparently was removed from the investigation of the case. And so like the witnesses were told not to utter like her name at all. But considering with the evidence we got, it still like came out to light anyway. And
Congratulations, Nathan. You get a
yeah,
gold star. I'm so proud of you.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but we're continuing on from there. We had a little what's the word? We had a little recess so that we could bring the lady in question, Miss Giselle Brett, I think it was. We're bringing
Yeah,
her in.
Giselle Brett.
Giselle Brett. Is you, Nate.
Excellent work, Ryunosuke. That was superb.
Ugh, my heart was in my mouth the entire time.
It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there, you looked hot.
I was looking at you too, Kazuma.
You were drenched in sweat.
Oh,
Your eyes popping. Your
knees
knees
weak,
knocking.
arms
And you were
heavy.
grinding your teeth.
There was
I
vomit on your
grinding
sweater already.
I was grinding for another reason entirely. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in the system.
I mean, you did that. I really didn't do much, but
I
alright.
think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Forget
Like
it.
me.
It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. But then we wouldn't have any more game to play.
Ha 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 ha! Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last.
The Phantom Lady glass. Why is he surprised?
Miss Giselle
I
Brett,
think it's
a
Giselle.
student from Great
I don't
Britain.
know. Giselle Brett? I don't know, actually. That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start, but that doesn't believe me. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I might not be
I might
overly
not
confident.
be. Oh,
I'm not. What?
it's become a habit at this point.
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of. That's not a power. That's not a power, Ryunosuke.
That's just what people do.
Yeah, that's general ability.
Yes, I can see that. So about this young gentlewoman, was she hot?
I give her a solid 9 out of 10.
That's good enough for me. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seemed.
I'll be honest, I don't remember what she looks like, so when we do see her, it's gonna be a shock to both of us. So...
Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it. Probably because I was holding the gun. I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself. Then, on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor. And just after I bent down and picked it up... Yes, this is the 4th time you've said this. Ryunosuke, we get it.
It's like anime, bro.
It's like...
There's so many recaps.
Come on.
There's recaps on recaps.
I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me looking as white as a sheet. And he bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. Ah, there you are. Well done, both of you. I love her! Susato! Sorry.
Professor Mikotoba.
Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
Inosuke's just like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
What am I doing here?
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
Our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn what they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, it makes no difference.
What makes no difference?
No, Kyle.
Yes.
No, Kyle. Actually, the fact that he said that, our justice system is kind of bleak, is the reason why Phoenix Wright games are as it is because of these freaking people.
The reason it's supposed to be in like not the real world, like it's based on the real world, but it's like different because in like Spirits of Justice, for example, there's a country called Kurain where basically they look to a spirit, they ask a spirit for help, and if the spirit says you killed him, then you killed him, even if it's not true. So like it's like a mod of the real world. Imagine that. It's like a mod of the real world where court cases don't go on for literal years. Anyways.
Lawyer or otherwise.
Oh, sorry. Oh, dang it. Why did I skip that? Sorry. Here's your lines.
Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, then I'm not a friend.
I'm not a very good friend, then.
Yeah, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What?
I always have to have my Nakama's back.
What are you saying,
You
Kazuma?
hear me?
You are my Nakama. So that's your stance. I was afraid you'd feel that way.
That is my
Kazuma.
ninja way.
Well, that is that why he has a sword in a headband? I love it. Oh my god. Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man. To me? Yes, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. Yes, so do we. After all, I have a personal connection to this case. Come to think, my nose.
This is day one for me, man. You can't expect this much.
Yeah, I literally am not even a lawyer yet. Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim? Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John H. Wilson was visiting a professor at Yume, and it was I who invited him. Oh, I see.
I didn't know that before.
Now you do. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible.
But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement are... Wait. Okay, yeah, I did read it correctly. Whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinarily lengths to hide.
Extraordinarily, Nathan.
Extraordinary, dang it. As soon as I said it, I was doing well.
And I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I've no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight, right to the last.
Yo, why are you putting this much trust?
Best of luck! Thank you! Now then, I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think we may need. I love you so much, Susato.
Yeah.
Good luck, Kazuma-san. I love you.
Not even you. It's not even Ryunosuke.
Dang it.
Defendant Naruhodo! Court recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. It's time. Let's get back to it, Aibo. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before these old fossils know what hit him.
Kazuma, listen, I've been thinking, and I think I'm ready to turn this relationship serious. Sorry, go
What?
ahead. I should have think. Thank you. Really.
What for?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed in me, then I'm fairly sure I'd already have been found guilty by now.
There's a reason why I feel this way for you, Ryunosuke. Look, I love you.
Oh, Kazuma!
As a lawyer, and as your new boyfriend.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go as a friend. I was going, dang it! Coming from you, that means a lot. If I'm found guilty in this trial, he's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. It's the kind of true friend he is. So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Alright then. I'll save thank yous for after the trial. Alright, let's do this!
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. Call it a date. With an extra large. Man, this is really.
First it was, who was it? It was what's his name? The big guy from the one of the first cases.
Yeah.
And then him and White. Yeah, that was funny. So we go to courtroom 2. Awesome.
Hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Prosecutor Aochi. I'm sorry, it's a dumb name. Have you managed to subpoena the witness?
It's subpoena. Nathan, it's
Subpoena, whatever. What does that even
Yes,
mean?
Your Excellence. It means like requesting the appearance of somebody in court. Yes, Your Excellency. Against all odds. And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government.
I read it as
sorry.
stripping.
Stripping.
Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Will you still think it's
Fact,
nothing
it
to
will be
worry
better.
about when the new treaty breaks down our nation's founders?
Again, terribly sorry.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, can we really be called friends?
This is actually a dope line, though. If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written. That's a line.
Hard.
That's a line and a half.
You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
What do you mean?
A secret trial. Anxiety over some foreign government's opinions. A bungled investigation.
What's bungled?
Missing witnesses.
What does bungled mean?
Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England?
Shut up! Shut
we
up,
gotta
you
be
jumped up
patriotic
rookie
again.
boy! You and your friend know nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. By aligning ourselves with this great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
Into politics? I'm joking.
Why are we getting into politics? I don't understand this. I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student and one who could arguably study harder too. But standing here now in our Supreme Court, there's one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
That's a line.
Bro, I was like, there's so many quotable lines in this.
Well said, friend. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror.
You little brats!
Bro, we just preached to y'all.
We just preached
Aren't you
to the
supposed to be
choir.
happy? Thank you, Counsel. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Jezile Brett.
Let's see what she looks like, because I don't remember.
Yes. Yes, Your Excellency!
Hey, yo, you're gonna get brain damage that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get throat damage this way. Oh. Oh. Okay. She looks like a painting.
Is that Haru from Persona 5?
Oh my gosh.
Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea. Isn't that like a racist?
Is that stereotypical? That's fairly
Yeah, is
stereotypical. Is that true?
No idea.
So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court?
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. Not you. I've been working under.
Yes, we know all about you already.
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies for. Bruh.
Is that true?
It's not true.
Mm,
Fuck it off. Ah, I get this exchange now.
yeah.
It's like, walk on. More
Uh.
importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said that you loved me.
I did. I did
we're
say
not getting
that.
into this. All right, we're not getting into this. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're so sure of.
Oh yeah, I think I did, didn't I? I didn't even say that
Bruh.
long ago. That was minutes ago.
Yet your description for this babe was simply a woman.
Hey, I gave her a 9. All right, come on, cut me some slack here.
Sorry, Inosuke, but power of observations aside, your powers of description are solely lacking.
Guilty. Oh, sorry. I was waiting.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please.
Hey, you voice her
Time
this
to play
time.
my drum.
I voiced the other girls. This lady's sketchy. Oh. Can you read that? She's speaking cursive. Oh no.
Stands.
She's speaking. Oh no. Da. She's speaking an enchantment table, Nathan.
Ah,
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
Je m'appelle Lafayette.
did you just say Lafayette?
No, shut up.
The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in UMA University's medical facility. Oh my, what a rare
Faculty.
treat to hear the dulcet tones of a delightful language of the British people. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it is as beautiful as a hummingbird's song.
That's how I feel with Japanese music.
Blush!
As far as I can tell, I do not understand a word.
I have no idea what she's saying.
The detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Oh, yes, I agree. You obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rally you at all, does it?
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes,
But
Inosuke.
I didn't understand what she said.
The court thanks the beautiful lady for
All right,
taking a
Judge, keep it
stand.
in your pants. Let's.
Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place.
Mhm.
The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct?
Blah, 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 blah. What's the Animal Crossing? What's the Animal Crossing sound? I can't do it. She says yes. Wow, that was a long yes. This could take some time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't
Nathan?
speak any Japanese?
Nathan?
I'm sorry, did I cut? Wait, did I cut?
Hello?
Hello? Uh-oh.
Okay,
Wait.
there. Sorry. I just unplugged my headphones. That's my bad. Let's do it again.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Say your line.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese?
Don't sans me here, Nathan. Don't do that. No. Don't do this.
Yes, I can't resist.
She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
That's a lie. You said you got her out of there.
Interesting.
Oh, yes.
When you're the one who engineered her escape.
Right here.
I was just following special orders from the bureau.
Bureau. I keep saying bureau wrong.
Well, now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
And keep it in your pants.
Yeah, he's simping. This guy's simping, yo.
Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight.
Do you mean to say?
Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
She's lying. Yo, she lying.
You're lying.
Why the
Why
heck
always
you lying?
lying? Order! Order in court!
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is.
What? Kazuma, why are you unsheathing your sword?
Oh,
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described.
I wonder if this actually has any meaning, or if this is all literally just
I think it's
nonsense.
all gibberish.
Yeah, might be. All right. Witness testimony.
Witness testimony.
A frightened and sorrowful sight. Blah blah blah.
Oh my gosh.
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day.
The professor wasn't able to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. Blah 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 blah.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes.
Blah 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 blah. That's pretty sketchy.
I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
Yes!
Hi!
Testimony.
No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Objection! Quiet, you filthy wretch! Look at you,
Bruh.
you black-hearted blackguard! And look at this Snow-White angel! I'm sure
Tier
even
3
a dark-minded
sub.
scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe. Ugh.
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke. He's trying! It's his first day! Come on!
Come on, man, leave him alone.
You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's the lesson you need to learn.
Ugh, but he's so annoying.
No, it's
Of
fine. We
course.
feel you, dude.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from the lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go.
What's decided? The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however.
Well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can see, there is no...
What did I miss?
As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm.
I mean, there's a big. I would think she could. Oh, sorry. I would think she could hide a gun anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to. Yeah, that is entirely true.
Unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have a hidden weapon can be shown, this is moot. There are no buckets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Those are what the witness's own words.
Fucking
on the
hat.
Ugh, it's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove it.
Hey, yo.
Rinosuke, don't, yeah,
Don't think
do
about
that.
doing anything rash, bro.
But I did fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun. The hat, the head. Hello.
The giant swan hat. Where else? The freaking. Okay.
To do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart, or just point out her gigantic ass hat
Oh,
that
did you
she's
see her
wearing right now
smile?
on her person.
Sketchy.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Oh, yes, Your Excellency. All right, let's do this. Cross-examination. I'd arranged to just slightly luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to. What like stuff do we have? Oh, carbonated water.
Carbonated water too.
Should we? Wait, let's press. Hey. Hey, he was unable to eat, you say? And that was because he just had a tooth removed at the Hata clinic, correct? That's right. You're actually supposed to check with the witness before answering?
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
It seems so, yes. She'd heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it is
literally
you
just
who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? There's a lot of Phoenix Wright seems to have a lot of love for steak and meats, because the last case we did, the last one in the Steel Samurai one,
steak,
there was
and now
T-bone
this.
steak, and now this. Really love their steak. Why is there no chicken love over here? Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame them. Steak is
Steak
fun.
is good, but why no chicken love, man? The print you have shown there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events. Exactly as it was left? Dear me, what a harrowing experience! To have traveled to a distant land on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight.
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all. Duh,
That's right, other than some carbonated water. Just water?
Also, the carbonated water was for him.
Oh, I see. Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he'd given permission to drink water.
Why carbonated
So
water?
it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. Wait a second. Let me just check this again.
There was only one.
Oh, yeah, there was only one.
There was
Okay,
literally
sorry.
one glass.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're right, Nathan. You're right. Okay. They each raised a glass of carbonated water. What do you think, Rinos?
What
Oh,
do you-
it's very meaningful. Yes, of course it's meaningful. I
Bruh.
love that wimpy slap. The last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case. Well, how fascinating. Do tell us. What is this profound bearing?
Oh, we'll tell you, old man.
Oh, we'll tell you, old man. We'll tell you, old timer.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. What? You can't just say.
Well, whatever. He's gonna add it to the
The defense
testimony.
calls for the witness's last statement to be.
Well sidestepped, counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony.
How did her mask move? How'd she do that? Gladly, she said. That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm going to remember that one.
Ryunosuke will remember that.
What is this, a
one?
telltale game? The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase.
I hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke.
I mean, yeah, sure, but that was pretty dope, not gonna lie.
Yeah, because that becomes like a catchphrase or game dialogue in the future games.
Present.
Present the picture.
Okay, yeah. Present.
Yes,
Hi.
Beep.
But did you see he looked at the camera first? He looked at us for a second. That's it.
It's like you.
Lem-
They're even telling us, "Are you sure this is right?" Yeah.
Are you sure about this? Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Just a short one. Oh my gosh. I knocked over my mic. Sorry. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left. That is correct, the lady says. Well, that is, it's odd. It's odd. Very odd.
Dear me, what's odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
Ugh.
Give him a break, man.
Come on, man. Give him a break. It's his first day.
What is it about the print that looks odd to you?
Well,
I
obviously
know what's odd,
it's,
but I won't say it because this is a learning experience for you.
it's the cheers.
Thank you.
The cheers?
Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, where
Why
is
there
the
only
other
one glass in
glass?
the picture?
There should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. Oh,
I swear if the next like dialogue that comes out is like, oh, we didn't order another glass. I drank from the bottle.
oh my gosh.
I drank straight from the bottle.
Right, counsel. There's only one glass pictured here.
Objection! Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutia? Over minutia? What possible difference does the present or absence of a glass make on the case?
Tom. Minutia, you say? Could it be that the detective here removed the glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
Bruh, the pick is there.
But there should have been 2 glasses on the table. Or are you going to tell me you can clink with only 1? You are quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table. Oh, she's going to say something. Blah, 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 blah.
She's gonna say she chooses the bottle, I swear. Inspector, what did the lady say?
She said she thinks she finds you very charming, Judge. It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
But why? Why would you do... What?
It was also terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked, but thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying.
That's some good lying you got there, lady. The sweet caress of twilight is magic in the air. Hello?
My internet.
Oh, what happened?
I kept disconnecting and reconnecting.
Oh, okay. Well, you're back now.
God gracious!
This lady's sketchy. I get the feeling she can speak Japanese. She's just lying. Oh, there, see? Nathan, you do this.
Sorry.
There you go. Why the giant swan? What's up with it?
There. As I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all.
Oh, please.
You must remember that this student had just murdered this lady's luncheon companion before her very eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or 2 in her state of disarray?
Who does that? That's absurd.
Oh, really? So we do take it that you are now going to accuse this vulnerable, young, and beautiful woman of mischief?
You're right,
be
Nathan.
deceiving, man.
No. This can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know
What are your digits?
exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene.
It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying.
Why?
Yeah, why would what?
Why?
What is wrong with you? Why?
A handbag, you say?
Yes,
Oh
Your
yeah, there's
Excellency.
nothing no there's nothing sus about this at all. No, 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 no.
A small handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England. So the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on this case.
This guy is so stupid that like it's almost like it's crazy how
How'd
he's
you
a
even
prosecutor.
get here?
How'd he get this job?
How'd
It's
he get
crazy.
This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end it comes to nothing.
He's supposed to.
That's the point.
No. No more pretentious accusations. You've wasted enough time already.
I am going to shoot something.
I'm gonna stab him. I have a sword, or you have a sword.
Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed the glass. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Hell no!
No!
Well, I don't know really.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Okay, but how do we do that? Yeah, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. If there's a deeper significance there, it's the handbag, right?
Yeah.
The handbag. Wait, the lady put the glass in her handbag, you say?
Yes, do try to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen carry handbags for small items.
Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There was nowhere she could hide. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun.
So where would she hide the glass?
But what she forgot to mention was her handbag, in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun.
You're right.
I
Why
am.
didn't I think of this?
It's
Oh my
almost
God.
like it was basic human knowledge.
Well done, partner. I had a feeling you had common sense.
What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard?
That you have no common sense.
It's
It's
really
really
simple.
very
You're an
simple.
idiot.
Ooh. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
Did they at this time still not have like gunpowder tracing? Gunpowder something?
Yeah,
You
I don't.
can't
Yeah, I don't.
seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hasunaga.
Yes?
Did you or did you not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder?
No, sir, I did not.
As I thought. In other words, another gun,
honey.
the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No!
Why is he reacting? You're not the one in trouble. Order! Order! Order!
What is the meaning of this, Inspector? The meaning of what, Professor? The meaning of what, The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie? Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? Thanks to your bungling and bungling? What is this? Bungling incompetence? Now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Brilliant work, Eyeball. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the... What?
Sorry.
The mask, okay.
The mask? It's not a game. It's not... what is it? Do you think so, Kazuma?
I knew it! She is a Persona reference!
I knew it!
You are a Persona reference. Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police.
Because you're sus!
As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting, simply because it was unnecessary.
Unnecessary? In what way?
I have to thank the student lawyer, really.
Oh no.
I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. Forgotten about?
Oh.
How do you...
Bruh.
The photographic print.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Are you serious?
This print is of a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
You know what it also shows, Nathan? Wait, look. You see that bull thing on his hand?
Yep.
Check this out.
Oh,
Oh.
We're getting somewhere now, at
Yeah.
least. All right.
Well, I never.
I never. You can see it right
You
through.
can
It's
see
inside.
Okay.
No, that's all right. That's you.
fine.
No.
I stole some of your lines, you stole mine.
Fair enough.
It's mutual.
I just wanted to do a country accent.
That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
They
It's
were also
very, very weird because
they were also fairly
stuff can
popular
fall
here.
out of it.
Like at some point in time, if I remember correctly, I remember like my siblings wanted.
Yeah,
this
but that
handbag.
kind of mesh bag, so many things can like fall out from that.
Well, it's a dumb design because fashion is dumb, Nathan. There, you heard me say
That's
it.
fair.
Fashion is dumb.
That's
Dumb
fair.
fashion is dumb.
Fashion is temporary. Drip is eternal.
That's my life quote now. Fashion is temporary. Drip is eternal. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
That's more than the quote books.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One
So there was
that's
no
clearly
need.
visible.
So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Ah! As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here.
I don't know about nothing. I don't know about.
Why is
nothing.
everyone simping for this lady?
She's
My
not even that
God!
hot. I mean, I gave her a 9, but like.
God!
Ah! Well, I've never seen that animation before.
Oh no, Ryunosuke got shot. Order! Order! Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit that print as evidence at once?
Certainly, Your
Why the
Excellency.
hell did you just submit it now?
Yeah, this shouldn't be a thing. Yeah. I think it. Oh, sorry. I think I've had a lot. What did he say?
Think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness, counsel. The court has now been shown considerable evidence. As the photographic print just submitted into the court record appears to have no further significance, I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my...
Indeed, there is only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
Wow, that's a lot of P's.
Only possible perpetrator? No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than when I was at the start.
Evidence, buddy.
Kazuma? Oh, come on. Come
Sorry,
on.
Ryunosuke. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
That... Why not? Come on.
I
I'm
must
sorry.
say, you put up quite a fight for a rookie student, but the weak are meat while the strong eat.
I hate this guy
Hey, yo,
so
that's
much.
kind of sus.
You were wasting your time. There is no way to defeat true justice. A fact you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit?
Sadly, this happens.
And Kazuma. His dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Kazuma,
What?
is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? It's funny because Gyakutan Saiban it's something, the English of it is like something like the great turnaround or something. Turnaround
Yeah.
trial or something. Turnabout trial is what it is. Turnabout trial. So literally you're supposed to turn the tables is what it is.
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest, which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Dot 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 dot.
Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we will be able to report to the British government on time after all.
So it's before lunch?
Smug little
Yeah, I want to beat the hell out of him too.
Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Yes!
Having considered all of the...
Oh, what is this? Wait, Your Excellency!
Osuke! What is this character
I don't think you can
development?
rule on this case yet.
Objection! This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. That is the most basic protocol of the courtroom. Height!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just submitted appears to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
This photo did have significance!
Now.
You fool!
That means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, then ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection! This is blatant straw clutching. Look at this photographic print. All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day in question. There could be no problem with this evidence.
My throat is killing me.
You better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke.
I know enough, I think.
I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information
Oh, I don't know.
from
What
this
about the
handbag.
giant bull marking on his arm? Like, come on.
I don't know. Stop paying attention to the
Thoughts
handbag.
exactly.
They're too hard. They're too lost simping in it, Nathan.
Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. This isn't Weezer. Weezer's a band. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. Finger, arm, wrist, get it, hand, yeah, get it.
I will grant the defense one final opportunity to find where's Waldo.
What?
But Waldo's dead. Wow, I've never seen that animation before.
But be warned that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, I will bonk you with my gavel. If I make myself clear.
Yes, Your Excellency.
So, take another look at the photograph. Every time
Look
I
at
do it,
this.
it makes me laugh. You will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail. Blah 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 blah.
Hi. Look at this here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist.
That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description.
Objection! Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim? A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist? Clearly, that has nothing to do whatsoever to do.
Like that burn you'll get to experience after this, old man.
Oh, clearly that has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag. Yes, that is a burn mark. You're right.
Inspector.
The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report. What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
Oh,
You're supposed to document everything? Are you freaking serious? The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. I want it. When can I have it tattooed on my body? However, as
tattooed right on my
prosecutor
chest.
Ouchie points out, unless a firm connection to the case is what?
Can be shown.
Yeah. I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn.
Ugh.
Stop, Nathan. Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff.
Oi.
Oh.
Oh, you can't do that. No,
She
no,
would
no,
like
no.
to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
of
no,
course,
no, no,
of
no, no,
course,
no,
dear
no, no,
lady. We shan't hold you up any longer.
no, 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 no,
I'm quite sure His
no.
Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
No, 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 no. We are not having this. We are not having
not
this.
doing this. Not today.
What are you thinking, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with this case?
To be
I
honest,
can't English.
I'm not really sure, but if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes, you're right, my Nakama.
I am?
If we can just link that burn to the case, if we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again.
Just give up, Council. You can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed. I'm afraid that without evidence, I cannot allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture. But what if we had evidence? Evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on the victim's wrist to the case. Then, you would allow it?
Well, I guess we'll find out if he does allow it on the next episode of The Great Ace Attorney with me and Nathan. Thanks for joining us so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. This episode actually might have been a bit longer than the last couple of ones. But yeah, if you liked it, consider liking. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and sharing with your friends, because that helps us out a great deal. And hit the notification bell so that you get all the notifications whenever we stream and or upload, which streaming is a bit off the table right now because me and Nathan are a bit busy, but soon hopefully we'll be able to resume streaming again. So yeah, I love you all. See you guys later. Take care.
What's up, guys?